real cup. Good morning from the shell. Super fast.
Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Good friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
Right. Welcome everybody to the Super Fast Tortoise Show. We got Hillbilly, Captain Waffles, mugenfool chilling out here today.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up indeed? Today's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. I'm so excited for Friday to come in. That's just 2 days. I get to mail out all those mugs and stuff.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, such a wonderful day. Such a good day in the neighborhood. And so far today, it's nice and warm outside. Go touch grass if you haven't touched grass. You know, all the good stuff.
What is grass?
It's the green stuff that grows in your yard.
What's a yard?
Oh, exactly. I don't even know what that is. Last time I looked, there was some, white out there.
Oh, I hear my dog snoring behind me.
Oh, dog snoring.
Mine's a barking.
And magic, you don't touch grass, grass touch you. That's right. What's up, Mrs. Billy? Woo-hoo. So, on good news today is a wonderful day. We're getting ready for Tarkir spoilers coming soon. So today we're going to go over the teasers like Hillbilly did on this show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stealing my ideas. Stealing in
it.
Now, actually, I stole that from other content creators that's done did it.
Yeah, right. Right. Well, it's pretty cool because, you got your own channel, and that's good for your channel. You just should have, I don't know if you planned on doing it, because you should have titled your video about doing the teasers.
No, I didn't plan on it.
Yeah. But it's funny because I got a card of the day that I'm hoping for as part of one of the teasers, which you'll see.
Nice.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be exciting. But all in that, how are you doing today, Hillbilly?
I'm doing fairly good. I had some pretty good runs on games on Arena this morning, and I'm just waiting to go back and try to climb that ladder this afternoon.
Ooh. Climb that ladder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then also, how's the air up there, Hillbilly? Is it doing good?
It's fairly good. Good old 67.
Oh yeah, and your head's filling all of it.
Oh yeah.
He kind of looks like an evil genius without hair.
How do you know I'm not?
Oh, you might be.
The genius part kind of gives it away.
He's trying to outdo Tibalts Apprentice.
Right.
That might be possible. Who knows?
Right. Captain Waffles.
Doing all right. Just, trying to make it through this rainy day.
Yeah. I just noticed you switched your...
You can keep that ring down there. I got so many skies here.
He changed his logo to be Sergeant Waffles or something. It's pretty cute, actually. Mugenfool, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I've just been playing a lot of Pokemon lately. Not the card game, the actual game.
Right. A lot of Pokemon. Going to...
Looking forward, you got to do one thing.
What's that?
If you play Pokemon, you got to catch them all.
Catch them all.
I just think that was the slogan. They cut that slogan off a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't think you can really catch them all anymore.
Not anymore in the main games, but if you're playing like fan games, you might be able to.
Right. Too many Pokemon. So many Pokemon. And you got to level them all up and battle them.
There's like over 1,025 of them right now, but that's always going to expand. It's always expanding like my brain.
Well, Mugen, you should become a completionist and completely collect them all.
Yep.
I have some of the older games I need to play again, so yeah.
Right? It's those games I believe you can collect them all. Or at least a lot of them. I don't know how much pocket space and stuff you have or need. I don't remember the pocket space mechanic. I remember playing the game, and you had like 6 balls in your pocket, and you could intertwine.
And then you had to go to computer, Pocket Center, and go to computer to switch them out. Yeah.
I remember that part, but like I don't know if there was actually enough space to collect all 360 something Pokemon back in.
I think people have been doing a living dex where they collect one of each evolution. That sounds like doing fun out of Professor Oak's challenge, which should be just a heck of a grind in a video game.
Right.
Because you got to catch all the ones you can get in the Pokédex before you do the next gym. Then catch all those Pokemon you can catch before you get to the next gym, and so forth and so on.
Yeah, you know what Nintendo needs to do is they need to come out with a new Pokemon Stadium for the Switch.
They kind of are with that Pokemon Champions game they announced.
Yeah. Oh, they announced one.
Kind of.
This announcement video.
Let me see. It's called Pokemon Champions. Let me see if I can find it for you.
I can't really play it.
It's coming to phones.
Well, it's coming to phones. All right.
And Switch console. So yeah.
Yeah. So. What I'm saying is that with the new Pokemon Stadium kind of game, they could collect. They should make it where you can collect every Pokemon you catch, and level them up when you level them up, so you can eventually collect them all and battle them out in your stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you become the gym master. Look at that. Kevin G, what's up? So I used to always collect them all. To me, it's still the best slogan ever besides Heart of the Cards. And it's time to duel. That's right.
I actually have that in my friend's channel. It has if you type something in their channel the first time before when they go live, it'll actually make a sound. And every time I go talk in their chat for the first time today, it says that it's time to duel.
The duel.
It's time to duel.
Right,
I miss when Yu-Gi-Oh was good.
And don't forget the classic basketball slogan. It's time to rumble.
I thought that was boxing, but I could be wrong.
I was used in a lot of sports, so
okay.
Like at least the games.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy got paid big bucks to do that rumble thing. Time to rumble.
Yeah, it is.
Got so popular. I mean, can you imagine back in the day before social media was a big thing? Someone can come up with a stupid thing like that and get paid billions because it was catchy and everybody loved it. And nowadays, if you're lucky, you do it on a short or something, and you make some money off of it.
Yeah.
Remember the guy did Leroy Jenkins. It's Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, that guy has became famous.
Yeah, he became famous
in his own way.
Yep, and he got paid good money for it too.
Even though the original video was just staged for guild recruitment, but that's a whole nother story.
Whole different story. But pretty soon, Hillbilly will have his own slogan. It's time to buffet.
Time to buffet.
I'm already trying to start that slogan.
Yeah.
Gotta eat them all.
You gotta eat them all.
Buffet on.
That's right. When Hillbilly goes to the buffet, they hide.
Well, my problem is when I go to the buffet, when I walk up to the door, they run to the door and lock the door. Turn all the lights off.
Mm-hmm.
And put a close sign out saying we're closed.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin G's like, he has a slogan. It's dang blag it.
Sourdough.
That's what he says after you lock him out.
Yeah.
That's right. Be awesome, everybody.
Oh, So I try to go. So when I go to buffets, I always try to go when they're real busy. That way I can sneak in there. I'm here.
That's funny.
Yep.
Right now.
Gotta go when they're busy. That way they don't have a chance to locking me out.
That's funny. They're like, what happened to all the food? What happened to all the food?
Well, the hillbilly must be here.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, we just had a new buffet open in town we can't wait to try called the Golden Apple.
Ooh, I might need to come up there.
That sounds like copyright infringement for the Golden Corral.
It's a Chinese buffet. When looking at the pictures, they have like squid there, like not squid, octopus, fried octopus, cooked octopus spaghetti for dinner. They have a hibachi where they cook meats and stuff together in front of you. Like you can make a hibachi bowl. Yeah, it looks like they have sushi, ice cream, and lots of different types of food. We're excited to try it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I need to come up there, but my problem is if I do come up there, I'll close them down.
That's right. You'll close them down because you eat too much. I don't know how you do it.
It's funny you say that. I have a friend from high school that we went to an all-you-can-eat sushi, and they cut him off because he would not stop. He just kept going, and they were like, no, you're done. You're done. And they gave him the check and told him to leave.
That's
Well,
funny. That's all you can eat.
Yeah, he was mad because he's like, this is all you can eat, and I can still eat. And they're like, nope, you're done.
it should, dude. I mean, fast false advertising right there. I tell you what.
Well, I don't think they were expecting him to eat a metric ton of sushi, you know?
Right.
Sushi food.
Well, it depends. Last time I went to a buffet, I went with my family, and my family each had like 2-3 plates, while I had like 6. You know, and they're like, "Man, you're eating a lot." I'm like, "It's a buffet. You're supposed to."
Exactly. You're supposed to go a day or two without eating, and then go and indulge yourself.
Well, I wouldn't go a day or two. Your stomach will shrink, and you hold less food.
Nah, not mine.
You bottomless pit. You probably got a hollow leg.
How did you find out about that? Dag blanket. I can't hide nothing from you. Dag blanket.
That's right. But anyways. Talking about food. We need to start talking about cards, right? Some pretty fun cards. Man, people are busy.
They do got food cards.
That's right. Food tokens and everything.
Speaking of that, did you see the new SpongeBob food token? I was like, man, I'm actually have to get some of those.
I didn't see the food token. I saw the Wizard sent me an email. And they sent me the secret layer cards, and I responded trash. And they said, "We're looking at your ticket. Thank you for your concerns." And I'm like, "This is a trash set."
I have not actually seen any of the SpongeBob cards.
They're awful.
I've seen a couple, but I hadn't seen them all.
You haven't seen them all. There's not a lot.
They did Patrick dirty.
Yeah, they did. Well, they did like they put more effort into that stupid Snell of SpongeBob's than they did for any of the other cards.
They said I've heard a rumor that one of them was like Toxel.
Yeah, that's
the snail.
Ooh.
All right, hold on. All right, let's see.
That's a powerful card, then.
I like how some of the cards are just SpongeBob memes.
Yeah, counterspell. He's just like, Durr.
Yeah.
See that Days?
Yeah, that's one of the memes.
Cost of generic on blue says you may return an island. You control to throw his hand around and pay the spell's mana cost. Counterattack spell unless its opponent control pays 1.
Wow.
Right? That's a janky little card for a special treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Inevitable Betrayal, which is a fine card, but like it's not amazing.
Suspend 3.
Suspend 3. So you pay generic and 2 blue, and you exile this card 3 suspend counters. And then your upkeep removes suspend counter. Once all the suspend counters are removed, you get the spell. The target opponent searches a card, put that You search target opponent's library for a creature card, and put that card in the battlefield under your control, which is a good card, but it's not. I don't think this card is worthy for special treatment.
Nah.
You got Force of Despair with Squidward on it. Costs a generic and 2 black, and says if it's not your turn, you may exile a black card from your hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Destroy all creatures that enter this turn.
Huh.
That could
Right.
be useful.
It's a decent card.
Yeah. It is decent.
Doesn't look serious with the art, you know.
I mean,
Yep.
SpongeBob. Nothing serious about SpongeBob.
Right. You got Night Whisperer, which is a good card for limited and a decent card for commander. It's like better for limited than it is for commander, but it's still decent.
Uh-huh.
Costs a generic and a black. It's a sorcery. Yeah, and you draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Simple.
Huh.
Not very secret layer-ish, if you ask me. Not
Yeah.
especially for the price tag they're asking on these things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Counter spell.
Yep.
Really?
Counterspell. Yeah. It's right here. And it's with that meme face. It looks like they picked their favorite memeable moments from SpongeBob and just put them on side.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I just mentioned that. It's the me moments.
Yeah, 2 blue, counter target spell at an instant speed. Yep. Yeah, Mr. Crab's Penny Pincher, which is Cherix, the Raging Isle. Has 2 generic, 2 blue. Legendary creature, Leviathan Crab. Spells your opponent's cast that target Mr. Krabs cost 2 more to cast. Pay 3, Mr. Crab gets +X until in turn, where X the number of islands it control.
Wow.
Yeah.
0-17? That ain't bad.
Yeah, but it's not amazing.
True. True. Very true.
There's tons of cards. There's tons of creatures out there that they could have done, but I think they chose this one because it's a Leviathan Crab.
Mm-hmm.
Just play Doran or Bedrock Tortoise with it.
Right, or you can play put them in. You can put them in the Bat Dragon deck that cares about toughness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Plankton, Tiny Tyrant, which is Skrelv Defector Might, which is kind of funny. 1 white, 1/1, toxic 1. Plankton can't block. It's a legendary creature with Phyrexian Might. Pay Phyrexian 1 or white. Choose a color other than target creature you control. It gains toxic 1 and hexproof from that color until in turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. Why did you just give it? Yeah, all right.
Wow.
His flavor text is funny. I went to college.
I actually agree with that one and the Sandy Squirrel one. Like, I think those both kind of fit the flavor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tiny Tyrant. Yep. Sandy Cheeks. I haven't seen Sandy yet. Sandy Cheeks, Martial Astronaut. Cost 3 generic green. Tusky Bear Secrets. Okay, I know I did see this one.
Nice.
All right, legendary creature Squirrel. This squirrel can't be countered. Indestructible. Sandy Cheeks attacks each combat if able. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Nice.
Yeah.
That ain't too bad.
No. It's a popular little squirrel commander. Now you can get Sandy Squirrel.
Yep.
Yeah, Gary the Snell, the best card of them all. Like, seriously, the best card. 5, 6, 7. Toxtrol the Corrosive. Legendary creature, Slug Horror. At the beginning of each end step, put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. Creatures you don't control get -1/-1 for each slime counter on them. Whenever a creature you don't control with a slime counter on it dies, create a 1/1 black slug creature token. Pay a blue to black, sacrifice a slug, draw a card.
Nice. I do like that. I do like Gary.
Yeah, they make Gary very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really good. Yeah.
Well, isn't that the running joke? Isn't that like a running joke in the show where he's like this, like very just nonchalant but super powerful being in the SpongeBob universe?
Well, I don't want to be that guy that gets made fun of, but I never really cared for SpongeBob to pay attention.
I don't really watch it. I just know of like different things like that in the show. And I think Gary is that, like, just this side character that's just really nonchalant, and then like out of nowhere will do this amazing thing, and everyone's just looking at him like, what?
You're right. Could be.
Squidward.
Then we got Squidward Sarcastic Snob. 1 generic, 2 blue. We got Razalax, Illithid Scholar. Legendary creature Horror. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. It's a good limited card.
Yeah, not too bad.
I love his flavor text. That fits Squidward.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have chose a better, like maybe like an octopus or something, or a squid or something to. I mean, this isn't bad, but I think there's probably a better card they could have chosen.
Right. This is more of like probably like a cube card for limited. They're like, people will play this in their cubes, and maybe that's what they went with when they designed these cards as cube cards, not Commander, which I don't know. Because Toctrol is kind of expensive for Commander or limited.
Yep.
But yeah, I have no clue what their thoughts were. Then we got Patrick Starr. Oh my lord! Like they made a secret lair of a card with no abilities.
What? Oh my god!
Patrick Starr, Barktooth Wayward, nailed himself in the head, and his flavor text is, "I don't get it." That
Exactly. I don't get it. Why did they make this like this?
Who hurts them?
They want you to spend like $10 on a 25-cent card.
Wow. I don't get it.
Well, maybe that's the joke with the card. I don't get it. Why did they print it?
Exactly.
Yep.
Like they should have made him Patrick. Like he's one of the main characters. They should give him more abilities. Something.
Yeah.
Well, so the reason they did this, and this is why I said they did him dirty, is he's the stupid idiot sidekick of the show, and he's supposed to be really dumb, and so that's why they have a card with no abilities. But I think they could have chosen a better card for this. But I get the joke of what they're trying to do, but it falls flat because, like you said, it's like, I'm really going to spend money for this, and it's never going to get used. It's a total joke card that it's like the Stormcrow secret lair that they did, and it just falls flat. They could have done it better with him.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I agree too.
They definitely could have done better. I mean, they didn't even try. He's a human warrior.
Krister, there's some starfish in the game card.
Why is this a human warrior? Why are that humans anyway?
Should have been a fish or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, our starfish, because there's some starfish cards out there.
exactly.
Pretty sure.
Then you got the main star of the show. You know it's the main star because they actually put a very popular commander on him. SpongeBob SquarePants. Joda the Unifier. Yep.
Ooh.
1 Wooburg for Hispanic cost, 5/5 legendary creature, human wizard, which I don't get the human part. There's plenty of legendary fish out there and legendary stuff. Well, the sponge is the only thing they don't really have a creature type for. Legendary creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a legendary online card with lesser mana value. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
All right, this card clearly cares about legendary creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why they couldn't put Sponge Wizard on it,
Right.
or Wizard Sponge.
Right.
I mean, come on.
You know who they should have made SpongeBob is that changeling Wooburg guy from Modern Horizons.
Yeah.
Because SpongeBob is able to shapeshift and warp around and everything. That would have been more flavorful.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
from
that
the
would've
Boundless. Yeah, I know you're talking about using my dinosaur deck. More fun the Boundless.
Yeah, that would have been a better fit for this.
Oh, yeah, it would have been better fit. And it's all creature types. The Sponge is a creature type.
Yep.
Now, scrolling down, we got the food token.
Krabby Patty.
A Krabby Patty.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'm telling you, I got to get multiples of these foil and then like either sign some and have them to give away or something. I don't know.
Well, you could probably order proxies or something like this. Maybe do a better picture of the Krabby Patty.
Mm-hmm.
You know the cynical thing about Krabby Patties is Krabby Patties are made from crabs, sold by a crab, made by made by Sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a little dark.
Yeah, it is.
Then we got this mountain, the Bikini Bottom. Woo woo.
Yep.
We got this forest.
Kelp forest. Nice.
Kelp forest. My favorite is the swamp on this.
We got a plains jellyfish.
Jellyfish field.
Nice.
We got rock bottom for swamp. Rock bottom.
Yep. Rock bottom. Woo woo.
Cool.
And here's an island, Bikini Bottom. Woo woo.
Hmm.
That looks like every card in. That's fun.
Well, I'm not impressed.
It could have been better for real.
Yep.
Cane Checker says, I think these cards are hilarious. They are hilarious in their own way. It's just,
Yeah. No.
I just don't give them an A for effort.
Right.
I give them E for effort.
I mean, they don't get a F, but they don't get an A.
No, I'm giving them an E for effort.
I'd probably give them a C at least.
I mean, they had the meme cards, which is pretty funny, but other than that, the actual character cards aren't that great, but what can you do? Some of them are winners, some of them are losers. What can you do?
Well, all I know is Patrick Star should have, like he could have, look, there's starfish out there, right? He could have been a starfish. There's better fish cards out there, like you know that 12-12 island that you play, that creature that comes into play as an island. I can't remember his name. It's like Anathraxis or something.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Slumbering Isle.
Slumbering Isle, yes. That could have been Patrick Star right there.
Yeah.
He sleeps and he wakes. Always.
And then you have the flavor text be spiders.
Right?
Right.
I mean, it's just the flavor text probably be jellyfish.
Ooh,
or
that's
SpongeBob.
interesting.
But there's only one creature I'm interested in if I did get any of them.
Huh.
And that is Gary. I don't think Gary should be as powerful as he is. I think that should have been SpongeBob.
Well, SpongeBob is pretty powerful right now.
SpongeBob is kind of powerful, and Gary can play off of SpongeBob. He's a legendary creature as
Oh, yeah. True.
also.
Huh.
Right. You know, if SpongeBob was Unifier, Patrick Star should have been Joda the Eternal.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, case in point, it's not a total fail. It's just not as good as it could have been. I think there was a lot left to be desired.
Right. Right. You know, I understand Wizards can't give you everything that you want out of, they can't make gold all the time. But come on, making a joke card like Patrick, that's bad. They could have given him Hellbent.
Yeah.
They could have made him a card with Hellbent. That would have worked.
Anything, really. I'd be happy with anything.
Well, Hellbent gives you an extra ability if you have no cards in hand. If you have no cards in hand, meaning you can't play anything from your hand, this card gets a little spicier, and it could have been fun. It would have been hilarious if they made Patrick Star a reprint of Big Game Hunter.
Cool.
Yeah.
It costs a generic and a black, and when it comes to play, you destroy target creature's power 4 or greater, and it has madness for 1. That'd be hilarious.
So how about them spoilers?
Yeah. Right. How about them spoilers? Anyways, still, that was a divergent going off into La La Land there, but now we need to get to the first bumper of the day.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. So many creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
All right, everybody.
Sorry about talking about that SpongeBob there.
Very good.
Oh, you're fine, Hillbilly.
We're half an hour into
You're
the show
fine.
talking about SpongeBob. We haven't got to the MARO teasers.
Exactly.
That's what's going on. Anyways, so we need to get back on track. We need to get on track really quick. Hey, Billy,
Y'all.
Where we going to the first segment of the day?
Well, I guess we go to the card of the day.
Card of the day.
Whoa. Rooftop Storm. This is a card based off the teasers we'll see. I'm hoping they're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that'll make it. That's why I'm leaving it so vague. Rooftop Storm costs 5 generic and a blue. It's an enchantment. You may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for zombie creature spells you cast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, from my understanding, they're going to have something like this, but for dragons.
You know, I was just saying, without giving any spoilers of the teasers.
Oops.
Whoops.
But yeah, that's why I got this as the card of the day. But anyway, this card is very awesome. I run in my zombie deck. This card makes your commander cost 0 except for tax. You still gotta play the commander tax. But when the commander tax is little, this card rocks. This card rules. And I love it when I get this card like played on turn 6, and when I play a game and I can just cast my commander for free the first time and 2 for the second time, makes it aggressive. Love it. Love it. What is it? We missed something. Teacher Dude says, irony of folks saying they would have done better with cards but based on a show they don't watch. It's not lost on me. Oh, it's not lost on you. That's fine. All right. But anyways, Rooftop Storm is still an amazing card. Still awesome. Pretty cool. It's actually very cheap. A very cheap card to grab. So if you're building a zombie deck, this should be an auto include into your deck. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, let's get to some pictures of the day. So when the card is a little harder than normal and smacks the crazy into you.
Dang, I thought I had this picture on me.
That's funny. Right? Then the next picture is when the little monster inside you needs coffee. Yeah, relax. Enjoy the coffee.
Dang, Mugenfool actually found a picture of you.
I thought that was a picture of TCG dude, but I could be wrong.
I did find a picture of TC Dude. He's right here.
Fair enough.
The devil inside you needs coffee to deal with people because people are hard to deal with.
Jesus is like, is that Hillbilly?
That's right. It's Hellwheeler. And the last picture is more relaxed. It's when the relaxed and the chill mood sets in. The zen of coffee. How to do one opposite from all the monsters.
Yep.
There we go. Chill, relax, vibe good. All right. Oh, what's Cane Shaker's here? He says, I agree with you, dude. If it's not for you, then there's something else soon, even that may be interesting. Oh, that's obvious there, Cane Shaker.
Mm-hmm.
That's obvious. Like, we're excited about Tarkir.
Yeah.
SpongeBob's definitely not for us. Well, not for me. But now with that, we gotta go scroll down and get to the question of the day.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
All right, so the question of the day is a little complex in a thought process. So it's brought to us by Tibalts, so he's gonna make you think a little bit more.
Tibalts Apprentice here, and for today's question, if you only had 4 more games of Commander, only 4 more games, which commander would you play? Would you play one commander 4 different times, or would you play 4 different commanders and see which one came out on top? Anyhow, that's the dilemma that I'm faced with as I get ready to move out of the California area. So what do you think? would you choose 4 different commanders, or who's your favorite commander that you would play?
Good question.
I know the cards. Oh, go ahead, Kill Billy.
My first one that I would play is, what I would play is my favorite commander. I'd pick a deck, and that's my favorite commander. Play it. Since I'm moving, I can just go ahead and enjoy my time while I got there, and I would play that commander.
I'd play 4 different commanders. I have 13 different decks, and I had 4 games. I'd play the 4 best decks I had, just for fun.
No, yeah, that's a good. That's a possibility too. I mean, you could do either or. Either or.
Because I try to build my decks to have different flavors and themes, and I try to play different flavors. Kevin G, what is Commander? What about Captain Waffles? He has 2 decks, or probably 1. I don't know.
I would just play Urza all 4 times and go out on top 4-0.
All I know is that I'll still wait until June for this one commander to drop. But once he drops, I'm going to try to at least get a few cards for him. And then
Talking about Cloud?
Nope, Kefka from Final Fantasy 6.
Okay.
The clown. Evil clown that ascended to become a godlike being. It's crazy. I love that character.
Kevin G says, play your favorite commander twice. Your second and third favorite ones.
Yeah, I only have 2 commander decks, so I would just... Tom Bombadil is my fun one. Urza is the one that I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to crush and win.
Right? like I try to build my decks to be different in its own way. Like my zombie deck is different from my teamer deck. My dinosaur deck, my Jurassic Park dinosaur deck is separate from my Jurassic Park 5 color deck. Like how they play. You know, and my Chilean deck's different from all those decks. So I try to have different play styles so I can transfer different things. Like my Coulee of the Vast deck plays differently than the other decks. So there's just different decks you just have fun with.
Although, I will say, if they do come out with a good Yuna card from Final Fantasy, and I can make something fun with sagas and stuff with her, I will definitely have a third and final deck.
Cool.
Or it would be added to your deck if it deals with sagas.
No, I'm gonna have a standalone and then add whatever I want to the Bombadil.
Because you're getting some interesting sagas in Final Fantasy. So it'd be interesting to see what you get for your deck. Maybe it'll power it up a little more, even though it doesn't really need more powered up. But hey, you know, more powerful cards makes a better, powerful deck.
Yep.
Yep.
Unicard gotta be green-blue like her eyes.
Green, blue, and white probably would be a better choice.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, we answered the question of the day. That was a pretty good question of the day to be answered. Everybody had different results, different thoughts.
Yep.
Shaker.
Yeah. So we're gonna get to bumper number 2.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super Fast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. All right. Yes, the kjcowboydan answers the question. Atraxa, Edgar, Nexar, and a different Atraxa, of course. Says, I forget which colors, to be honest, but recall they were 2 colors. Could be.
Yep.
All right. Now, to get back on track, we want to go through MARO spoilers. MARO.
Cool.
MARO teasers. Woo-woo. Sure, here we go. Yeah, MARO's Tycoon Dragon Store teasers. Before previews of Tycoon Dragon Store officially begin, which I wish they would have officially begun by now, I thought it'd be fun to do another of my duelist style teasers where I give you tiny hints of things to come. No, I'm not. Not that I'm only giving you partial information. All right. First up, there's things you can expect. A cycle of Dragonstorm enchantments. Ooh.
Nice.
I wonder if they're going to be tribal types. Because they say Dragon Storm. So it's like I wonder if they're gonna be Tybalt type enchantments or if they're gonna be like the Ascendancies. That'd be cool if we got more Ascendancies. Or what if they brought back the Ascendancies from the old set? That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
This set's gonna have not one, but 2 planeswalkers.
Well, on this Planeswalkers, I believe somebody told me that Mugen has been revealed,
Yes.
but with no text.
Yeah, they revealed that he's there, but they revealed his frame, not his text.
Right.
But when they say 2 planeswalkers, I mean that doesn't mean it could be one planeswalker with 2 sides. You know, wizards can be tricky like that.
Oh yeah.
All right. Same counters in this set: Decayed, Lifelink, and Time. Decayed wasn't even originally from this set, but all right.
Okay, that's interesting. 3 new counters.
Right. So again, Decayed counters. I don't know. Was Decayed even a counter ability? I know a creature with Decayed would die. It would die when it attacked or something.
No, it was just like a keyword on a card.
That's interesting. Lifelink and Time counters. So I wonder if we're going to give a suspend kind of ability back.
Looks like it.
That's pretty. That'd be interesting if we got a suspend ability back. So we got a card that can tutor for 1 of 2 other cards. I wonder. Hear me out. I wonder if we're going to get a better tutor gamble. That's red. That'd be interesting.
Uh-huh.
The gamble's a fine tutor, but gamble makes you discard a card at random. Kevin G says Decayed was on a zombie token.
Yep.
Not just a zombie token. There was a deck all around Decayed. I used to have the precon. You got a legendary enchantment. Maybe I should highlight these. You got a legendary enchantment, which that could be anything.
Yep.
Yeah, a Hydra that uses a clan keyword. Now, what that keyword is curious.
That might be good.
It might be. But like to understand the Hydra, we we would need to know the keywords.
Right.
Right. A common archetype theme gets an ability word. I wonder what that would be.
No telling. I want to think this will probably be again work with some kind of tokens.
Right. It could be a covered archetype that gets a keyword ability. It could be tokens. Well, I don't know. Like an archetype is usually kind of like a deck type. Like they can make aggro keyword ability.
Yeah. I don't know.
That one's hard to think about since we covered up a lot of the basis of different keyword abilities.
Yep.
We're getting an instant that generates 5 effects.
Ooh. Well, I'm thinking this instant's going to be like, those cards that we got. I can't think of the name of them, but they got 4 different ones, and one of each color that has paws that you use for like mana. I know Captain Wallace probably knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
But
Kevin G says most likely reanimation won't use a finality counter, but a decayed counter. Could be.
Yep.
Behold.
There's cards that will give you, spend 1 paw to do this, spend 2 paws to do this, 3 paws to do this, 5 paws to do that.
So I got the idea for the instant. I think I got the brilliant idea. We'll have a 6 mana board wipe. It says destroy all creatures. Gain life for each creature destroyed this way. Draw a card for each creature destroyed this way. Create a token for each creature destroyed this way. And board wipe again. No, I'm kidding.
Are all your creatures gain indestructible?
That could be it. I mean, They could bring back Spree or something like that. I wouldn't. Spree was a good ability.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Next clue is dragons get a new typal enchantment based on a popular zombie one.
Oh.
Which is the clue I was not trying to spoil in the beginning of the card of the day. As Hillbilly scratches his head. Dragons get a new typal enchantment based on a popular zombie one. Rooftop Storm is one of the most popular zombie enchantments out there that I know of. There's a couple of them that are good, but Rooftop Storm is like the most popular one. So that makes me wonder if it is. Like we're gonna get a expensive spell saying you can cast dragon spells for free.
Well, they might also do one like endless ranks.
Right. They could do endless ranks, which would be cool. That's the one where you get a token for each zombie you control for each zombie you control. So you get a 2/2 zombie for each zombie you control, and it keeps growing. That could be good, but I don't see that one as popular as the other one. But it is a pretty powerful card.
Yep.
And dragons don't get out on the battlefield fast enough most times.
Right. They are slow because they're.
But D&D did make some cheaper dragons, so people have more of a mana curve with it.
What are you talking about? We have Mox Jasper. They're going to get out super fast.
Super fast. New one. We're getting a new instant and sorcery subtype, like arcane. I wonder what we're going to get.
No telling.
Was it arcane?
It's going to be dragon.
That'd be cool, like dragon, because like how they used to do with legendary tribal enchantment. Maybe we'll get typal instant or dragon instant. That'd be interesting.
Yep.
I mean, as long as it ain't that freaking legendary instant sorcery. Jeez, that stuff was annoying. That was never even standard and was annoying.
Yeah, there was this one I think it was a dragon spell. You play it, you do damage to your opponent for each card that's in your graveyard of this type that has the same name as the card. You can have as many as cards of those that you want.
That was Tribal Flames.
Was it Tribal Flames?
Tribal Flames counted the card types in your graveyard and did X damage based on the amount of card types, like instant, sorcery, enchantment. It was the Tarmogoyf burn spell.
Yeah. I thought it was something different, but yeah.
Wizards made a new tongue twister. Say search sorcery 5 times fast. That's right. I'm trying to catch up with chat. Probably a 5-option command when talking about the instant with 5 effects. Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now next, here's rule text that'll be showing up on cards. Whenever you cast a turtle spell and tap this creature. Turtles! Maybe we'll get some good turtles in Tarkir.
Maybe.
Or maybe this is a one-time mechanic. They're like, oh, well, this will piece super fast.
Yep.
The next rules text. As long as there are 3 or more different kinds of counters among creatures. What are we, a new Capenna? Jeez. That ability. Why are they bring that back? Yeah.
This has to do with counters.
Right. The Capenna cared about different kinds of counters in the back colors.
Yeah. And right up top, they mentioned 3 different ones.
Right.
What you do, I do know of 2 other ones that you probably could use in this.
Well, there's a lot of good counter types you can put on them. There's different colors you can use. Like Abzan was the first one to use the color different kind of counters and cared about counters. They made a whole commander deck about it for my Korea block. Then they did new Capenna, and Bant cared about different kinds of counters.
Yep.
So this might be.
I feel like with that new counter, Decayed, I have a feeling that it's not going to be like the ability of Decay. It's going to be more like if it has a Decayed counter, it can't attack and or block. Like maybe it can't attack, but it can block, or it can block but can't attack, or both. Maybe it just becomes a creature that just sits there and so you use it for like creatures that have abilities to just have it on the board, basically.
Well, the way Decade, I know the way Decade used to work is
When you attack, sacrifice it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work the same. I think they're going to change it because it'd be stupid to put a counter on something for a turn for that ability. I think it's more along the lines of like a pacifism or a can't block but can attack because it's decayed. It's like, oh, I can do one thing, but I can't do the other.
Right.
I think of Decade is going to be, might be a offensive way to put, you put the Decay counter on your opponent's creatures, and when they attack, they die.
Right.
I think Decade might be used like that this time.
Well, yeah. Decayed. It might. Who knows? The next rollings you'll see is you may cast it without paying its mana cost if the spell's mana value is 8 or less.
Oh boy.
See, this could be part of that rooftop storm idea we had. They changed the text of the card to say 8 or less, so you can't play like 12 mana dragon spells or whatever.
Right.
I don't know a dragon spell that costs 12 mana.
Where you at, Matt?
Matt. Yeah. I don't know. But then the next rules text you get is if you put a +1 counter on 5 dragons this way, you win the game. That's pretty cool. I wonder what kind of rules text that is, because the Broker's Charm or Broker's Ascendancy from New Capetta will bust this deck wide open in a 5-color dragon deck.
Yep. Interesting.
That's pretty interesting. Then this next rule text: whenever a creature you control leaves or enters the battlefield, if you cast it, destroy that creature.
I think this is going to be on like an enchantment, like a curse, put onto your opponent. That way, whenever they play a creature, it dies.
I wonder if this is going to go for the decayed ability, decayed idea with the reanimation. So it forces you. This kind of card might be powerful with this rules text on it, where it forces you to run the reanimation strategy to cast not cast your spells but play them. Could be. The next rules text we get at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn.
Yeah, they got a misprint there.
Not a misprint, typo.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. It happens. So at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, so they're going to care about tempo, I guess. I'm assuming is what they're trying to correct here is teach people tempo with this ability. You cast a creature spell and a non-creature spell. Maybe they bring back Brainstorm or something like it. So you get some cheap draw spells in blue. I have no clue.
No telling.
Then the next rules type is then if creatures you control have total of toughness 20 or greater. Ooh. Let's see. Is Arcades the strategist is going to get a buff off this? So I probably love this card.
Probably.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it is.
It's no different than reanimation that makes you sacrifice another turn. Huh? I don't get that comment. The next rule step is during your end step, warrior tokens you control out of this token can't be sacrificed, which is pretty solid. You know what that means? They can block creatures with Annihilator. That's pretty good. And it makes it easier so they can't just get taken care of so easily, if that's ability.
Right.
This is during your end step, warrior tokens you control can't be sacrificed. That's interesting. Never mind. I got that wrong. Just during your end step, warrior tokens you can't control can't be sacrificed. That is a weird rules text.
Well, it's probably because there might be something that creates kind of like Urbrass Forge where it creates tokens and then you have to sacrifice it at the end step. So there might be an enchantment or a creature that creates a 1/1 or 2/2 warrior or whatever, and then it says sacrifice at the end step. This overrides that.
Yeah, true. Because I'm thinking, why can't you sacrifice them? What if you have like cool abilities you want to sacrifice your tokens to? But you're right. I forgot about Urbrass Forge.
Goodbye, bargain.
Goodbye, bargain. Damamu, I've come to bargain. Then the last rules text on this list is not last rules text. Second to last rules text is whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may search your library for a card name, reveal it and put it in your hand and shuffle. Oh.
Another card that searches for another card.
Yes.
Not bad. Sounds good. Depends on what that so-called card name is, I would say.
Well, this might be on different cards, unless they do the thing where like you search for like, because they've done something like this before in a standard set, where cards search for a particular card from the set.
Mm-hmm.
But like I saw a potential spoiler yesterday of a snake that came into the battlefield and it searched for command tower.
Interesting.
So I don't know if this is talking about commander decks or not when it comes to these rules text. But one of my favorite thing to read on this list, right here, spells you cast have Delve.
Nice.
Delve is such a strong ability. I hope it's on a good enchantment. That's cheap.
Yep.
For those of you who don't know what Delve is you exile a card from your library to reduce the spell cast cost of a card. So the mana value is like 5, 2 blue, and a 3. You remove 3 cards to make it cost colorless less. So you can basically cost it for 2 mana instead of 5.
Nice.
So yeah. Now here are some creature type lines from the set. You got Dog Monk.
Woof woof.
Dog Monk. Woof. That's some good philosophy. You got Elephant Druid.
Oh,
we got Hillbilly.
dang ragged.
Yeti. You got Jin Cleric.
Oh.
And you got Zombie Advisor. You got that annoying lady down the street. I mean, you got Kieran. You got Snake Shapeshifter.
Nice.
Interesting. We're getting Chimera back. Oh,
Artifact creature.
Creature Chimera. Yeah. Got Artifact Creature Ape Snake.
Cool.
Well, that's an interesting creature type.
Yeah, I wonder how that was born or how that happened.
I don't know. Yeah, legendary creature, Zombie Snake Warlock. Oh, the snake. I forgot they functionally renamed Naga, Naga, into snake. Because Naga was a word that some people were misinterpreting.
Uh-huh.
And that's about as much as I can say about that.
That makes sense.
All right.
I'll get you.
Yeah.
It looks like zombies are going to be a thing.
Yeah, I'm excited about zombies being a thing.
Well, you have Sultai. Sultai has the zombie snakes.
Right. Finally, here's some names for the cards in the set. You got All Out Assault.
Trample.
Y'all creatures in control get trample. That's all it says. I'm kidding.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Cruel Truth, which is probably a board wipe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably a black board wipe, which I love. Desperate Measures. That's funny. I don't see this word next to Hillbilly went to a buffet and they went through Desperate Measures. Interesting. Dragonologist. That'll probably be a Dragon Tutor card, or
That sounds like a blue dragon.
Yep. Sounds like a human. It has something to do with dragons.
it could be human, a creature type that has a functional brain capacity to search. Like it could have been a Dragonborn if they brought those in. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, 100 battle veteran, which is an interesting name for a card. So that creature is probably gonna be legendary because it survived 100 battles and made a name for itself.
Yep.
Yeah, Lightfoot Technique, which will probably be like a prowess-based creature, like whatever the new ability for prowess is. It'll probably have
maybe equipment.
Could be equipment. Yeah, Rescue Leopard.
Kitty cat.
Yeah. Rescue Leopard. Dun, 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 dun. Then you got Seize Opportunity, which I'm hoping is a control spell, like gain control of the creature.
Counterspell.
Could be.
Yep.
So now you got an oxymoron of a name. No, oxymoron is not making fun of it. Oxymoron is two words that don't describe each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stillness and motion. They're two opposites put together. Oxymoron.
Yep.
Stillness and motion. Woo woo. Then we got War Effort, which is interesting. Oh, I wonder what that's going to be like. Because they're bringing up War Effort. I wonder what that means.
Yep.
And they're telling us to tune in. All right. That's the teasers, everybody.
Yep. So March the 18th is going to be when spoiler season starts.
Oh, nice. That'd be good.
Which will be Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, good. This is what I'm excited about. I mean, the Tarkir and in-universe set that got me excited. An in-universe set that has cards. And it means more to me because this is when my wife and I got into Magic together. Well, when we got together, this is the first set we played with. And she loved it. She loved the set. And last night, we actually played a game of Commander and the first time in a long time, and she beat my living crap out of me.
So my thing is, does anybody know if they've killed off Nicobolus? I tried to do a quick search, but I can't find anything on him.
Nobody knew.
Okay.
Nobody knew Ugin was released until.
So here's my take on the two planeswalkers. It's in my opinion, it's going to be Ugin and Nicobolus.
That'd be cool.
And if it isn't Nicobolus, Ugin is definitely going to be a planeswalker. The only other one I can think of becoming a planeswalker or staying a planeswalker is one of the clan leaders, maybe, or like Narset. But they already made her in March of the Machine where she wasn't, March of the Machines, Aftermath or whatever, where she wasn't a planeswalker anymore. She quote unquote lost her spark. But I think due to the whole storyline of the Dragon Storm and everything, I think she may regain her spark.
Now, it'd be interesting to me. And hear me out, Captain Waffles, because I think this would be a fun idea. What if Nicobolus and Ugin are in the set, like you're saying, but they're a modal DLC?
Interesting.
That'd be interesting. Because what if the storyline is they're trapped as the same person, but they sometimes they're like Jekyll and Hyde it.
Cool.
Well, I mean, that does follow the storyline of like Crux of Fate and everything. But where Sarkhan went back in time to save Ugin.
Yeah.
But I don't see Wizards doing that because one, you're giving too much credit to them actually having brains. And two, there aren't they, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they have some kind of like ties of being like brothers or some weird stuff like that. So I don't see where they could meld them like that.
Well, so the idea came to me when because remember in War of the Spark, Ugin trapped Nicol Bolas and himself in this like thing, this object, this obelisk type thing. And in there, the only way they could escape is one being, and they just had to fuse together. They ended up fusing together somehow. Maybe it's a trick on Nicol Bolas and whatever. And because one's a spirit dragon, one's a real dragon. It doesn't mean they can't combine, right?
True.
That's my logic there. And Nicol Bolas can gain control of Ugin, and Ugin can gain control of Nicol Bolas during different times of resting periods and stuff, because one's got to rest, one's got to sleep. They kind of take over the same body over the time. So when Ugin escaped, or when Ugin was sleeping in his spirit realm, whatever, they both escaped through Nicol Bolas, and that'd be cool.
So what you're saying is Tarkir has become the plane of Fight Club.
It could be, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. One of the most iconic images for Fight came from the Bear Punch card from the original set, from Fate Reforged, I believe, where showed Sarkin like knuckle punching a dragon or a bear. They got very popular back in the day. But yeah, no. So all I'm saying is like, I'm hoping Wizards got really creative, like they said, because think about it. If they promised or told us that we'd get one planeswalker per set, unless they changed it, but back in their word saying one planeswalker per set, the way you can do two planeswalkers is put them on one card, and to put them on one card would make sense to the way I explained it.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see that. And you make it like a Zendikar type setup where you choose one or the other. You don't flip them back and forth. You choose which one for that game. Right.
All right. It's like, who do you play? Yep. And because like with they did in Kaldheim with Tibalt as Loki or Tibalt, and you can cast one side to the other based on what you wanted to play. I can't remember the commander, and I have him as a commander. But yeah. The whole same idea. Choose your side. It'd be cool. It would be functionally cool. The only sad thing is if they did that, that particular Ugin could not be your colorless commander at all. But the Nicol Bolas to be the color of the deck. There you go. I don't know. I digress. I'm getting a little excited here. That could be true. But we need to get to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the crew.
Too much to take, so it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
All right. Everybody, that was pretty tight. That was a pretty good spoiler show. Even though Hillbilly kicked it off with spoiling stuff before the spoilers started. Just giving you crap. But we did good. We had fun. And those were some good teasers. And I hope you guys had fun with it. I'm excited about this set. I honestly am. Like I said, Tarkir is 10 years old. This is the 10-year anniversary of Tarkir. This is to me what makes this really exciting. This is the anniversary me and my wife got together, nice. We got together and everything, So this is gonna be exciting that we're here. So this means a lot to me. This whole set, it's awesome. So I'm hoping I'm not going crazy over here. But we need to get to the shill section, and we're gonna start with the Mugen.
Hey, everybody. I don't got much planned for the next week or so, but after that, I might start trying to record videos again.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. Check him out. Links in the chat. Chat. And now we're going to Captain Waffles.
Yep. Pretty much the same as yesterday if you watched. Just have new videos coming out weekly. Working on some big content to bring out all at once with the Waffle Academy stuff. And then the book. If you haven't ordered the book on Amazon, go check it out. Give it a good read. If you do buy it and you read it, please leave me a review so that I know if it sucked or if you want more, because I'm currently writing the second book, and that would be much appreciated. So
wait. What if the book did suck, but people liked the way it sucked, like it was horrible, and they want more?
That's fine.
Okay.
Leave that review too. I mean,
So
I
bad
want
it's good.
feedback. I want feedback, you know, like,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. So, that's all I got for now, I guess.
Hey, and can you do me a favor, Captain Waffles, when you can? I'll try to incorporate it in my description. If you can send the link to the book to me in Discord. And I'll try to incorporate it as my upload, so it'll stay there for a while. I'll be like, check out this book. And then, yeah.
Well, I always put it in chat right after I talk, so.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, I put Tibalts link every time he's in chat, and it's in the description. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's because I'm trying to help everybody I can when I can, and people do read the description every once in a while.
Yep.
I'm thinking of there's Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to be, this afternoon, I'm going to be 2 o'clock. I'm going to try to climb the ladder, try to get to Mythic. We're stuck in Platinum right now, trying to get out of Platinum into Diamond. And then hopefully I'll be able to fly through Diamond and get into Mythic. That's what I got planned for today.
Mm-hmm. And Hillbilly is going to grow his hair out to be a mohawk now.
You ain't supposed to tell nobody, Dave Blake.
Whoa! Today's Wednesday. Normally today would be a video game night, but this is the last night the wife's on vacation, so we're gonna be hanging out tonight. So don't expect any lives today. Later on from me. Tomorrow we should be back on schedule, back on track, trying to figure things out. Because a lot of changes in my life personally are going to start happening in the next week or two. So we're going to try to adjust everything to that, and we'll figure that out. Keep an eye out because the show hours might shift, might change. We don't know. We don't know fully yet how that's going to work. Because I'm assuming, this is not solid yet, that the show schedule might change from Tuesdays to Sundays, from Mondays to Fridays.
Man.
Possibly. So, I don't know. We'll figure that out. But anyways, with that, my friends, I want to say thank you for being here. Everybody who showed up to the show, thank you. Billy, Captain Waffles, Mugenfool. Everybody in chat, you rock. kjcowboydan, KBG. Everybody who showed up and showed the support, you guys are amazing for showing up this Wednesday and entertaining us, even with the SpongeBob spoilers. You know, yeah, SpongeBob. Yay! But all right, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. I want to remind you that you guys are awesome and amazing, and that you are loved. Someone's thinking about you, and if you can, make someone's day brighter, because you might be the change they need today. And with that, my friends, rock on.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super Fast